everybody! Nice to see you here today. Looking forward to playing today. I'm gonna be mostly playing by myself today. I'm gonna be running some bounties, but that means that it is a great day to be able to stop and answer any questions because I'm not doing any crazy content like we were yesterday. That's right, yeah. Alright, so let's go over the news, and I'm glad to see you. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm still losing my voice a little bit. I thought it would be better by now. It's from all the screaming on Monday and it just never went away. Hey Phantom, thank you so much. Phantom says, bounties. Right, so I am working on the bounty system in Star Wars The Old Republic because I have a special achievement that I'm trying to get, and I'm most of the way there. I've done the like really long-term goals of it for Galactic Seasons, and this week is the last week of the current Galactic Season. So what I need to do is, if I want to finish that up, I try not to play like this too often where I feel like I have to do something, but I have just really not too much more to do, and I think I'm gonna be sad if I put in the previous work and didn't quite finish it off. I do know that's a habit or a mindset I have to be careful with because it is a video game. It's really it should be low on the list of things that I feel I have to do. And I know there is such a thing as a sunk cost fallacy, but I wasn't quite sure if that's quite the same if you literally can finish it and it's not actually that much left to do. It's sunk cost fallacy when you keep throwing money or time or resources at something and it's a waste of time, but you're like, oh no, I put so much time in. Like, I should not stop now, but that's not even true. Is that how it works? Sunjammer says, your voice is down the side of the sofa, keeping the TV remote company. Oh my god. I literally got a rubber cover, a bright purple rubber cover for our remote so it would stop getting lost as much, and it actually worked because now it's no longer the same color as the couch, and it's less likely to fall down the crack, and it's easier to find when you're like, we have like 2 giant queen-sized fluffy blankets on our couch, one for each of us, and now you just shake it out and eventually the remote goes boinking around in its little rubber case. Okay, yes, that's exactly what a sunk cost fallacy is, but that's not what this is because I can actually finish it. I'm just at the end and being a little lazy. All right, good morning. Today is Thursday, February 13th. We have such a nice little comment from K Shepherd TW on Twitch. Wish Swtorista stream later in the evening. I'd love to join raids and try these more and game experiences, and I'm just grinding class stories and expansions. None of my friends join me due to the old tab combat system. Would love to see them update it, maybe like ESO combat. But I can't play games till like 6 p.m. EST with work. Right, yeah, so I stream at such a weird time, and the reason was because I originally started streaming regularly during the pandemic when everyone was go home if you're not essential kind of thing. And so I started working from home, and originally my work start time was 10 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. California time, and I would leave home at like something like 6:30. No, not 6:30, 7:30. I leave home somewhere around 7:30, and I suddenly had like this huge chunk of time before work that I didn't need to use to commute anymore. So I was like, I'll stream during that time before work, and then it just kind of stuck. Now it's just really part of my like daily schedule, even though I'm no longer starting work at a specific time anymore. Yeah. Montego says, it's funny you mentioned the phrase because I actually just used it in blabbing out video games I did in the message. Ah! Yes! So you actually did know exactly what I was talking about. Matthew says, do you have any ideas for cool companion-enabled mounts for the future? Well, it's very interesting. For the very first companion-enabled mount that they made, I bet you it's like sitting in my mailbox somewhere, right? On this character. This is just a random character I logged into to do bounties. Which one would it be? Miram Cicada. So the very first one they released was actually a new mount rather than a repurpose of an existing mount, and I think that was very much to make it super clear that this is something new. This is not something just repurposed, you know, slapped a companion on the side, and I think that was a really good plan, even though it probably took extra work. Plus the mount itself is super obvious what it's for, with both the sidecar and the little adorable little pet basket in the back there. But what they plan on doing going forward, I don't know. Oh, Montego, thank you. Thank you very much. What they're planning to do going forward, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure if they're planning to release like double mounts all the time, kind of like they do cartel market items all the time, or if they're only doing them for like special occasions, or if they're always going to design a new one so it'll take more time between, or if they ever going to do a batch of older like favorites, add the companion mount to them, you know? I really don't know. Like, I know, like, for example, a fan favorite is the Varactiles. Okay, it's maybe just my favorite, but a lot of you guys seem to like the Varactiles too. And they're really, how would you even have a companion ride on this thing? Like, maybe on the back here, but it doesn't look very comfy for the poor little Varactile there. Yeah. So I don't, yeah, snuggle up close, exactly. I don't really know. S. Martins over on YouTube says, so the stream is going to give away bounty chocolate bars? You got me. You nailed it. Totally figured it out. Oh my gosh, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so you see my beautiful flower wall in the background. For anyone not familiar with it, it is not like a print or a painting or anything like that. It is literal faux flowers from thrift stores, from garage sales, stuff like that, that I made into this really, really beautiful wall. Like, I'm super happy with it. Look what I just put here too. We are switching out around the chairs in our house, and Mr. Swtorista, thank you, Bladen. Bounties. Mr. Swtorista was like, what about this chair? Would this one look cute in your room? And I was like, oh my God, yes it would. It's yellow. And I'm working on, you can see this wall is very blank and my table is very empty compared to normal. And let me take off my headphones for a second here. Last night I was working on this one. It's the same concept, but green. And I added a whole like another section. And I decided to take off the lights that I originally had in here. It just wasn't fitting my original vision of what I wanted for it. And so this one's gonna go here, but I gotta finish filling in this spot right here because it's all this, you know, it's cardboard. Oh no! And I gotta hang it up on the wall, right? Yeah, so that's what I was working on last night. Yeah, rest in peace to the yellow lights, indeed. Man, those nano lights though are still so cool. I really wish they hadn't fallen off the wall twice and crashed all over my floor because they were so neat. Oh, Bladen, okay, bounties. No, I can take my time. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't because I actually have to end stream at exactly 8:55 a.m. today. I am taking a cool little YouTube course being offered by YouTube, so I thought that was very neat. It's like an official program that they're offering, so I was like, yeah, I want to take that. And then at 10 I am going to the doctor's finally. I finally got off. There was some stuff that happened a little while ago and it was made me very anxious, and I big girled up and dealt with it, and I guess I was on a roll. I was like, okay, I guess I should deal with the things in my life as well. And I finally switched doctors. My doctor is like the one that I had before I really liked, but he was like basically retired. Like, I don't know exactly what was going on there, but very low availability and couldn't really get an appointment. And I think the last time I messaged him, he didn't really reply. And at first I was like, you know what, it's probably okay, because if I like just message him, he'll like renew any like medicines I need, or he'll refer me to a specialist if I need it or something like that. But then he didn't, so I was like, okay, it's time to go deal with my life. But yeah, I have an appointment today. I was really happy I was able to get one very short notice, but it was the next time I could get it was today during stream. So I'm going to get my back checked out. Hopefully, yeah, good job. Thank you, Montego. I've been very anxious about it. I have a lot of anxiety about like dealing and going to doctors, strangely because I'm Canadian. I don't know if it's a common thing. It kind of seems to be, but like a reluctance to go to the doctor unless you are dying. And it's especially weird for Canadians because like we're not paying for insurance directly, you know? Like it's super weird, super dumb. And Mr. Swtorista is always like, we're paying freaking X amount of dollars every month so you can go to the doctor, so you should actually use it. And I'm like, okay. So get your votes in. 2 bounties? That's my theory, is I'll get two bounties in. That's what I'm hoping for today. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the doctor. For anyone who hasn't heard me talk about it for a millionth time, I have headache-related issues. I've had them for a large majority of my life. I had to fill out a survey from the doctor, and it was like, how long have you had these headaches? And I was like, 25 years minimum, because I've had them since I was young. Oh my god. Okay, I picked up my bounty. Now I remember this time to go pick up some of the interrogation probes so that I can get done the part that I don't like faster. Go find some shady characters. Are they hanging out? Where are they hanging out? Hanging out? I saw one. Oh, I saw one over there. I see you. I see you, shady character. I'll give you a little bounty. What achievement are you working on? Hey there, JC Michael. I'm working on Galactic Seasons, which I think you're already familiar with the concept of Galactic Seasons. And there's an achievement to run, and the specifics are get to rank 100 in the Galactic Seasons track, finish 100 objectives total, so even beyond 100 ranks. And I did that part, and the part I need to do is bounty paid, which is 20 Bounty Brokers Association contracts and 10 Kingpin contracts. So I've already done, give or take, about half. And I was having trouble finishing it off. I had literally like 6 months to do it. I was just having a rough time finding the motivation to do it. I think it literally had to do with the fact that I had to do it versus there's a million other things I would like to jump around between. Yeah, hey there, Squishy Twitchy. Yeah, we're on Starforge server. Oh, Squishy, hi. I'm sorry, I see you tried to use it on YouTube and it did not work. I'm sorry. That's so sad. Man, I do wish we had bounty bars right now. I'm kind of mad that you brought that up. I really like coconut chocolate. Okay, show of hands, or show of not hands. Do you guys like chocolate bars with coconut in them? Because there's Almond Joy, there's bounty bars, and I think there's some kind of other one, but I forget what. And I know my husband doesn't like them, and I'm like, yeah. I think there's one that's more popular only in Canada, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head now. Absolutely not, says JC Michael. Vehemently no. Coconut is better than all, says Drago. Wah! Nops. Oh, GN Ops 15. Did you know if you were a gnome, your name would be Nops? Nops says, does the next season start right away? No. There's usually a break between them. We don't know exactly when the next one will start, but it will be very likely, based on some things that they've said, very likely be sometime late March. That's my guess there. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. That's right. But they both have coconut. That's the important part here, right? The key thing. Key important part here. Coconut. So yeah, I'm working on finishing bounties, and I'd been kind of struggling to want to finish it because there's always so many things I wanted to go check out. Like I spent a bunch of time soloing some group content the other day just because I wanted to see if it could be done instead of doing bounties, which are actually like something I needed. Phantom likes coconut. Nop says, oh, okay, good, because I'm just starting now in SWTOR. Oh, that's awesome. So this season is like practically done. GN Ops, if you haven't yet, I would highly recommend to do the first level of Galactic Seasons just because it gives you a really cool mount if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, don't worry about it. But it's a really nice reward for literally the first level, you know? And then you don't really have to do much beyond that if you don't want to, especially because we're in the last week. It's gonna be, last day will be February 17th. And that's also my last day to finish up this achievement. And so that'll be really nice for you because by the time, give or take, a month and a half, 2 months, Galactic Seasons, whenever the next one starts, you'll be a lot more comfortable with the game. You might even have like a max level character or maybe even a second character started on the opposite faction, which can be really useful for Galactic Seasons, even at a low level. Yeah, have fun and welcome to the game. That was a great question to ask. I'm trying to look for these little shady guys. I think do I have shadows off, Montego? I think I may have turned them off when we were doing the fashion show. Or was that a joke about them being shady? I couldn't quite tell, I'm sorry. But yeah, I slept poorly last night, but I think I'm okay, and I'm proud of setting up my doctor appointment stuff. Oh, it was a joke. LOL. That was very confusing because I actually had my shadows off. I should probably turn them back on. I turned them off so that I could see you guys without any shadows obscuring your characters when we did the fashion show. Whoa. Average Teacup says I'll put coconut on anything, even pizza. Wait a sec, is that a joke or are you serious? Because that's disgusting. What is wrong with you? Teacup, why would you, like, I like coconut a lot too, but would you really put it on pizza? Okay, wait a sec, let's stop and think about this. Okay, pizza has, at minimum, sauce, cheese, bread, and ideally some other type of topping like vegetable or meat. No, coconut wouldn't go good with any of those things. That's weird. Squishy Twitchy says, am I able to increase my Shadow Syndicate reputation still? Oh, great question. Speaking of which, let's turn on the ask questions little booger there. And hey, Mr. Space Grapes, great question as well. What? That is so gross. Like hot spicy sauce, I kind of get it. I put that not coconut on everything, but really? Asian countries put coconut in stew, so why not? Uh-oh, I think I may have gotten a caveat here. You're right. A pizza with an Alfredo sauce is common. Why not coconut? But I don't think they put... Nobody put shredded coconut, though, which is, I guess, what I was imagining. Sweet shredded coconut like the one you put in baking, like on a cookie. That seems weird on a pizza. Phantom says, my pizza tomorrow for bonus delivery points will be extra cheese, mushroom, and pineapple. Oh, right. Squishy Twitchy's question about... distracted by the coconut. There is a way to increase Shadow Syndicate reputation, but I'm not entirely sure how it works, and I'm not entirely sure if it's still functioning. So the original way to get Shadow Syndicate reputation, which one? How did this one work? You have to have Fenzale as an active companion, was at least the original requirement. And they also said, please note the Syndicate plans will no longer be attainable from group content, as those will instead drop items related to the current galactic season. So I think if you have Fenzale out and you're fighting normal enemies, not group enemies like a Flashpoint, I think you should be able to, but I haven't tested it out and I don't really have a way to test it out, more importantly. I have had that question before and I don't remember ever seeing like a really proper answer. Is it juke? What? I know there's like a button or something I'm supposed to be pressing here, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's this table over here. It's because there's another bounty in here that's a little more obscured. Yeah, good luck, Squishy, and of course, go ahead and do a Google of it. You might find some more information. I would look on Reddit personally and like sort by new and see if anyone's posted anything within the last decade. I mean, like year or two, you know. I don't think I had the cantina unlocked, JR. I was thinking to do that to quick travel over, but this character. Just wandering around. Oh, JR was like, don't get distracted by the vendor! Click the empty table, the not glowing blue table! Yeah, I totally did, like, somehow wander over to the vendor and click them without even thinking, didn't I? Oh, cool. Rocka Latte confirms that, yes, you can still get those with Fenzale. I always get the reputation item. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. It's so nice of you to confirm that for Squishy Twitchy. That's one of the things I love about like chatting about stuff with you guys. Sometimes you guys know weird obscure things and are willing to share it that I haven't tested or haven't been able to test or don't care enough to test. So Mr. Space Grape says, hey, out of curiosity, what are those neat red glasses for blue light or just to look fancy as heck? A little bit column A, a little bit column B, but mostly column B, originally column A. So I have really bad headaches. I was talking about earlier in the stream that I'm actually going to the doctor today because I know what's causing my headaches now, but I'm having trouble fixing it. It's all back and neck muscle problems. But originally I was trying many different things out over the course of multiple years. Literally went to a headache class and everything. But one of the things I saw was reduced blue light for headaches. Most, as far as I can tell, in terms of computer and reducing headaches, every study that I read, though, wasn't very, like, conclusive. Like, it wasn't very solid yes that they help at all, much less that they help headaches. I think they may still be viable. I didn't research for helping with sleep or with other types of issues, but specifically headaches, they didn't really do anything. But I figured I'd give it a shot, you know. And so I was wearing them for a long time, and then eventually I figured out what the actual problem was, and shocker, it is not the blue light from my computer. It is a more specific issue that actually makes more sense. However, at that point, these glasses are really comfortable. They don't have any plastic. No, they don't have any metal bits, so my hair doesn't get stuck in them. And I also got these ones specifically when I was shopping around because they were people said they fit their small, narrow face well, which was good for me because a lot of glasses are a bit too big for me. And so at this point, I like wearing them for not blue light reasons, but I have a light here. Otherwise, it's just a bit too dark. And they help with like glare, I guess you could say. Like there's too much light in my eyes. Oh, look, someone's fighting the bounty. Let's help them. Ah, dead. Pew! I still have to fight it myself, that's fine. Secondly, I think they're super cute. I think it's the red that I like about them. I think that's the part that I enjoy. Oh, did I successfully get the beacon? I think so. Meow. But yeah, I know. Thank you. I think they're really cute. And then later, I was trying to dye my hair purple, but I was using some super old dye. My friend Kat, who also plays SWTOR with us every Wednesday, she warned me. She said, that is old dye. Oh, I don't think what's going on? Is this someone else's bounty or what? I'm very confused. I'm very unclear if I properly clicked the beacon or not, or if this is like somebody else's shenanigans that I'm killing here. And she said, if your dye's been sitting in your closet for like 2 years, it may not come out the same color as you're expecting. And I was like, well, I guess we'll find out. And it matches my glasses. My hair's in a great state right now. It's currently in has multiple modes. It's currently in super curly wiggly, but also most prone to tangles. All right, nice. Okay, so that was super easy. You're right, JR. Thanks for the suggestion. Voss is fairly quick and easy there, huh? And now I can quick travel to Cantina. Careful with helping people with bounties. They may want to capture instead of kill. Oh, you're right. You're right, Sabarb. I always forget about that. That was very nice. Yeah, I think it did fix things. Yeah, I was kind of very unsure about that. All right, cool. So that's one more bounty down. So I need to do a total of let's do a quick check. I forgot to like memorize the numbers. Okay, I have 10 out of 20 normal ones and 6 out of 10 kingpin. So I need to do, apart from this one, 9 more normal bounties and 4 more kingpins. And luckily I have lots of characters and lots of kingpin contracts unlocked, so I was not worried about accidentally, oh, oops, I went too far, not accidentally locking myself out. Because normally if you only have a couple characters or you only have a couple kingpin bounties unlocked and you don't have lots of currency, you might not have enough people to finish the achievement. But I'm fine because I got plenty. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys something else. I think I mentioned a while ago that I was like, there was a sweater that I really wanted. Disturbia sweater? Let's see if I can find it really fast. Oh, I don't, crop? Oh, there, I saw it. Hang on, open image in new tab. I really, really wanted this sweater. Really, I looked at it and I was like, I don't know, something about it. I just like it. I want it. And so, I've been on a thing where I've been trying really hard not to buy new clothes. I've been doing really good with it for like 2 or 3 years now. I mostly don't buy clothes, or I buy used, or I mend, or I trade with friends, or I garage sale. And I was able to get this one which has the high collar and the close fitting. It's a little floppy in the arms, but mostly fixed with this. And I got it for like $2. And I think I'm gonna not crop it because, you know, it's a very functional full-length sweater right now. But I think I'd still like to try putting the I don't know, here, I don't know what it would be called. These little, here's the sweater. I'm sorry, I forgot to actually show it. I like these little, like, I don't know, the white on black thin line botanical drawing style embroideries, the little patches. Where am I going? I need to go to the Cartel Bazaar. This is also the reason I'm not good at bounties. Distracted too easily. Oh. Pick up the Kingpin bounty too. It's all in the area by the contact. Wait, really? You don't have to pick it up from here? I assumed I had to come back here, turn this one in, and then second pick up the Kingpin bounty. Is that not true? Oh, this character doesn't even have the Kingpin bounty unlocked for Ross, at least. That's okay. Plenty of currency. Already bought all rewards. So yeah, I'm really proud of one, saving money. That sweater is $65. This one was $2. And then more importantly, like not purchasing things new, reducing waste and stuff like that, which is cool. And then second, unfortunately, I did fail because I really wanted to try sweatpants. And I got these sweatpants and oh my god, I love them. And I'm gonna make Mr. Swtorista take me back to where I got them from and buy me like 6 more, which is the opposite of anti-consumption. But I realized I really want something. I mostly live in pajama pants, I'm sorry. I'm not a classy girl. Okay, so I'm going to Voss. Focus to Voss. To Voss. And pajama pants, I felt embarrassed about like checking the mail or like answering the door, or like sometimes I'll wear them on stream and I'm like embarrassed. Okay, where's Voss? Oh, I see. Abandoned. A Voss. So JR explains. Oh no, sorry. This is Daniel. Daniel's talking about, I hate it when someone helps me. I have to catch the bounty targets. I know, I feel like such a dummy now that I was shooting them, because I've literally tried to do the achievement where you kill or capture and accidentally had someone kill my bounty once or twice. So sad. And I feel like a doofus for helping that person when they may not have ever wanted help. Your home, your rules, comfort is important. I know. So, but I want to see if I can find a compromise. I have a skin condition, so wearing certain types of clothes I just literally can't, which is one of the reasons I'm in pajama pants a lot. But like I said, embarrassed to answer the door and go outside and stuff, you know. Montego says the glasses automatically make all clothing choices classy. That's how it works, right? Yeah, absolutely. That's 100% how things function, right? Oh, someone was asking, sorry, I forgot to answer the questions in chat. Someone was asking about Monolith. Oh, that was Montego. We got down to 30%. We're really making good progress, I think. I think we're gonna be able to do it. How many times it will take, I don't know, but I absolutely think we're gonna be able to complete it, which is super cool because that is not how I was feeling last week. Last week I was like, this is a bunch of garbage. We're not making any progress. This is impossible. Blah, 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 you know? And then there's also another question about... Oh, Captain Vector said, the Cap Vector, I had to take off yesterday. How was the new MMO you were trying out? Yes, it was pretty fun. So that was Stars Reach yesterday. If you really wanted to see me play it for about an hour, I was digging a hole through a mountain. It was kind of fun because a developer and also a sound engineer from the game literally hopped into chat, which was super neat and super fun. It's very, very, very in its beginning phases still. It's very much an alpha. Very many things are not finished or not available yet, and the UI is obviously very simple, and it's clear that it's not in any way ready to be released yet, but they're not saying it was. They literally saying it's even a pre-alpha. It's not even an alpha build of the game. But it was cool to be able to try out a game that did function. You could absolutely play it and have fun. But it not being finished yet was really kind of neat to jump into. So what was fun about it was it's not a story-based game like SWTOR or even World of Warcraft. There's no quests that you follow. I don't know, there might be more later, but that's generally not the goal of this game. And it's meant to be an open world game, and a lot of people from Star Wars Galaxies are like interested in it. And the idea is that, oh, I see one. Ah, I found you. The idea is that you can just go around and kind of do whatever you want and make your own goals. And what's unique about this one is that you can use pretty much anything in the entire planet as a material that you can like dig up and then also place elsewhere. And also there's a lot of physics in the game, so it was really cool. Basically, I saw someone in chat say something about there's a secret under a mountain, and I was like, I gotta dig through this entire mountain. I'm just gonna go spelunking and dig a giant hole downwards with my terraforming tool. Yeah, physics. Oh, Frost wants to know, do I have a preferred way to give feedback about my website? Yes! Don't send it to me in chat is the first one, because I'm going to forget 5 seconds later. I have an actual little bug forum. So let me send that link to you in chat really fast. Second, almost. 3, 2, 1. Copy link address, paste, blast off! And so when I was digging the hole, what was fun about it was things that the physics were kicking in. So when you would pick everything up off the ground, or you dig your hole, the material that you dig out of the ground goes into your little hopper and you hold on to it. And then you have to go like poop it out somewhere. There's gotta be a better deposit it somewhere else. You have to throw it on the ground somewhere. And so I was like throwing it on the side of a mountain outside of my hole, and it was kind of like going burp, 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 burp. I was like, where's it going? And the developer was literally like, we all of the different materials in the game have different like attributes and stuff like that. So what's happening is your gravel is literally rolling down the side of the mountain. That's what's happening to it. And I also managed to drown myself in gravel when I was, instead of going out of the hole to deposit it, I just threw the gravel behind me and it suffocated me. So that, and then there's, I think a lot of the aspects are building and crafting and stuff like that. And the idea is that like you share the space with other people. So there's lots of games like that, like Minecraft and stuff like that, but there isn't necessarily MMOs like that right now. So the concept, very neat. And that part of the game, like the act of removing terrain and placing terrain materials elsewhere, was, as far as I can tell, fully functional, which was super cool. Is there something? There's something here that I need to click. I think it's behind this big crystal here. Borrow a piece of the priceless boss cultural artifacts. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I bet you it's supposed to be glowing blue, but it's not right now. That might be part of the problem here. Oh shoot, this might be kind of hard to figure out how to do with that issue being known. Oh no. Oh, it's clickable right here. Okay. Oh, that's like a problematic. Oh, it's this little chunk right here that sticks out. This isn't part of the normal crystal. The boss won't notice what I'm doing. Don't look at me. Why am I too short? Why is your character named after a PC case? Because she's a sniper. Be quiet. Yeah. Oh, maybe I have to fall onto it. I got it. Ah, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. I got this. My shortcomings are becoming my longcomings. Boom! Oh, fudge. Hang on. I like how the boss are just like, it's fine. Hey there, demon. But yeah, essentially, I was pretty pleased. I only played for an hour. Whether it will be a successful MMO or not, I think of course will depend on like how much else there is to do, which there isn't that much else right now. I think I saw some people doing some of the building stuff, and oh, and you can go in space, and all of the same stuff applies in space. Like I was mining, I don't even know if mining's the right word. I was consuming all life on an asteroid, fighting space bees, and oh, look at that, it's so pretty. Beautiful space crystal. But yeah, it was pretty fun. So that was Stars Reach, and if anyone wanted to watch some gameplay, you're more than welcome to go to twitch.tv/Swtorista/videos, or of course if you're in Twitch you could just probably click something there to get there. But yeah, it was also cool to have the developers swing by. I think, so they have, if you want to sign up for the playtest, they absolutely do have a way to sign up for it on their website. And they have a bunch of playtests coming up, because I think they may have just launched their Kickstarter. I think they may even have one today. I should go take a look. I wonder if maybe I should play this afternoon. What day of the week are we? We're Thursday? Yeah, I don't think I have anything planned today, so maybe I should go hop back in if I'm remembering right. Is there Voss housing? No, wouldn't that be pretty? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, these guys back here are killing me. I'm gonna see if I can knock them out here. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, look, we have heroic moment. Let's use it. Oh goodness gracious, I was at like less than 1/10 of my health left. Thank you, heroic moment, you saved my life. Bam! I recently discovered I have Altar unlocked, but he is influence level X. Now that his season's over, can I still get companion gifts from him? Potentially. It kind of depends. It kind of depends. So I'm guessing you did like rank 1 of Galactic Seasons, but you didn't finish the whole track. The reason I say that is because if you finish the whole track, or at least most of it, oh, you literally did level 1. Perfect. I mean, that's super cool. That's actually what I suggest. If you don't have time to finish the season, just do level 1, because it always has something cool there. Later in the track, it would give you companion gifts. If you don't already have that, there are, if I remember right, 2 different ways to level up Altar, because you're in a weird, awkward kind of situation. The first is using one of the companion boosts that you can either buy for cartel coins, or it's called a companion compendium, and there's a version you can quote-unquote craft. Basically, you turn in dark projects for it somewhere on the fleet. If you look up companion compendium, I think I have something on my site. If anyone wants to try spelling that in chat, that would be awesome, so our friend could Google it better. And the second, and likely more approachable, because that can be quite expensive depending on the day. Back to the fleet? Yes. Nice. Whoever guessed 2 bounties, you were 100% correct. Good job. I guess I have to go in 15 minutes. I wonder if I could finish a third if I was careful, if I was fast. Zoom, zoom. I think I should at least start a third. I should go pick a character. This bounty is one of the only hard ones to fight. Oh! Was that you earlier who said the boss one is harder? I assumed, whoever said that, I assumed you meant that the process of getting the bounty was harder, not the bounty fight is harder. Ah, got it. Monster Mash says, oh boss, that poor planet always hits me just as I feel done with leveling. Ah, that's at the point you need to go like run some flashpoints or do some exploring or something instead, huh? And they're like, no, I don't care what planet this is, I'm just sick of doing what I'm currently doing. Nice. Okay, so we got 2 more bounties turned in. I'm gonna swap characters because I can only do 1 of each type per day. No, not, wait, is it Commander's Compendium? Are you sure? If so, I'm a ding-dong. I wonder, what is the normal one called, a Companion Compendium? Oh, so LOL, you know? Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go on my main character, make things easy, you know? But yeah, the second way is to use Altar to either craft or to gather, because I believe both of those give companion influence. If you aren't quite sure which of those to do, if you're not already crafting something, like, you know, there's nothing that you had in mind, you might as well just send him out gathering stuff, right? And that should slowly but surely over time send him send him out for materials and raise his influence. And fun little fact, once you eventually get him to rank 50, influence 50, simply it is, yeah, that's right. Once you get him to influence level 50, there is an achievement that becomes unlocked, which is pretty cool. I need to go to the Cartel Bazaar. There's an achievement that gets unlocked, and you should, if you want, be able to start buying companion gifts for him from one of the 2 Galactic Seasons vendors. They're expensive, but not really more or less than any others. Zabarb says, yes, that was me. Yes, I'm at the fight. It's really a hard fight. Narshadaz is annoying. Drummond is nice, but make sure not to find a gold star mob at the same time. That's just my opinion. Barb, thanks for sharing. That's fun. I really like the Kingpin bounties, but I tend to like forget them. Like I won't run them frequently. And then with big breaks in between, obviously, because the bounty event is normally not running for like a billion weeks straight. Let's see, Ord Mantell. I'm gonna go do Ord Mantell just because, you know, I don't really have a reason to go to normal old Ord Mantell. Montego says, now I'm uncertain. Google results not from your site say commanders, but I'm not looking at the actual cartel market, so who can say? It could be called the commanders, because there's the commander's token. Maybe a commander's compendium is what it's actually called, and we just colloquially all call it companion compendium because it makes more sense. Hey, Austerlitz. What's that? What you looking with that tongue of yours? Put that back in your mouth. Hey there, CJ Holness. CJ asks, I just came back to SWTOR. Tanky, solo, AoE class, what would you recommend? So there's 3 different types of tanks you can play. There's the... Did I just, like... Why did I not just quick travel there? That's dumb. There's 3 different types of tanks that you can play. One is the Trooper style, which is going to be called the Vanguard or the Power Tech. One's just different flavors of the same class. One is the Force user, and that'll be called the Assassin or the Shadow. And the last one is the other Force user with a lightsaber who hits things with it, and that's called the Guardian and the Juggernaut. Sorry, brain go bye. Oh, Zabarb says this one's hard to get to too. Oh no, why did I pick bad ones? Okay, we're gonna quick travel over here. I picked hard ones, but it'll be fun. It's cool to be back on Ord Mantell in general. They're all fine for solo leveling, to be very honest. Solo leveling as a tank is a bit slow, and I say that only because it takes you a long time to kill enemies. However, it can be really nice if you want to just play without paying a lot of attention, because you're very unlikely to die while just playing as a tank. You're less likely to kill things fast, but you're very unlikely to die. I actually usually, on this main character right here, I played her as a tank most of the time while I was leveling, and even when I'm doing new story content and stuff. Right now she's something else because I'm practicing how to play damage. But so the Vanguard tank and Power Tech tank, I like them. They're fun, easy, have a lot of fun little movement abilities. The Assassin / Shadow is great for solo leveling because you can stealth. And lastly, the Juggernaut / Guardian is fun because you can leap from group of enemies to group of enemies. You can like smash the ground. There's just like a lot of fun murder abilities available, if that makes sense. But there's really not like a perfect choice or a bad choice either. I think it can be a lot of fun no matter which of the 3 you pick. And CJ, let me know if that helped you out, if you wanted some more details. Oh, JR says FY in the solo activity tab. There's a bounty. I always forget there's an event bounty. Where does it put you? It zips you to the bounty quest giver. Oh, like on the fleet? I should use that to get back before I turn it in there. I'm trying to figure out where my quest marker wants me to go. It is this direction up here. Oh, I need to scan. I understand. I got it. I understand. Yep. I know what I'm doing. Leveling as a tank is fun, says Thunder Guin? Yeah, hi there for the first time. Leveling as a tank is fun because you get to use your rotation for smaller mobs than a DPS would 1-2 hit. That is absolutely true. So the game right now, if you're not familiar, CJ, is very easy at the lower levels. Things die really fast, and you're absolutely right, Thunder, that as a tank you actually get to kill things. You get to practice a little more. That's fun. I never thought of that before, because when I leveled as a tank on this character, the game was still very difficult in the easier levels, the lower levels. So everybody was practicing their rotation. Yeah, that is fun. There's one right there, but I can't scan it. There's enemies in the way. Rude. Rude. Absolutely, yeah. How many Galactic Season tokens do you get per season? Hey there, Jedi Revenite. Oh, I think it's like 12. I apologize, I don't remember off the top of my head. But I do have like a tracker here if you wanted to take a look. Okay, cool. That was my Kingpin, and now I need to go to the actual location. I understand now. I'm gonna fall to my doom? It's totally fine. Azzle Dazzle says, oh god. I just had 2011 leveling flashbacks. Right, it was a very different way of leveling up back then. But if I had to pick between the game being too easy and the game being too hard for a large chunk of people, I think I'm happier with the game being too easy at the lower levels, because the real best part of this game is really the story, and I'd rather the most amount of people be able to experience that, especially people. We have a surprising amount of people who like have never played an MMO before, and SWTOR is their first MMO because they're like, I wouldn't, MMO's not something they would normally seek out, but this is Star Wars, and they heard it was fun Star Wars game, you know? And we have a lot of newer gamers and stuff like that in general, and a lot of players who just want to play. They're not necessarily like hardcore. Ah! And I'd rather that story, yeah, be playable and enjoyable and be your Star Wars character. Blah! Versus being actually skilled and having to practice like in a game, like a Soulsborne game kind of thing. I do really wish there was a toggle though, like a on-off option, like a way to level and it be more difficult. But I think that's a really hard thing for the devs to add. I don't think it's something that would be easy by any means, or they would have already done it, you know. And yeah, the pacing too. The pacing helps. I will say, I wasn't super a fan of feeling like you had to do every single quest in the game, including the kind of fetch quests. Oh, here's the table I have to click. Okay, bouncy time. And then I gotta go. We murder this guy and then we leave. That's right, Brogan, you heard me. Murder and go. Oh my gosh, wait, this is, okay. We're gonna actually play. Yeah. This is what I've been practicing. Boom! Dead! So fast dead. If I was on my tank, that would have taken 1.5 years. Okay, back to the fleet. But I'm gonna use the little event travel. I know that, I think I always forget about it because it wasn't always there. Azra says, that makes sense. Oh, there's a question. Good morning. I was curious if you had any advice. I'm doing something wrong. I'm trying to complete a conquest objective for PvP, but I'm on my leveling character. I haven't gotten a war zone in 2 days. Okay, so number 1, it is currently Galactic Seasons. PvP seasons, and people are more likely to play at the beginning of the week. So, wait, why can't I turn it in? Oh, did I forget to go talk to the person and turn it in? Oh my god, I did. Oh, back to Ord Mantell we go. I was too hasty. Oh my goodness. Oh, Intezar is yelling at me in chat. Wait, so first off, yeah, it's more likely to get matches earlier in the week, starting with Tuesday. What day of the week are we right now? We are Thursday. We are not that far from Tuesday. Please ignore. I thought we were like Monday or something. I have no idea where I am at any given time. More importantly, the issue that you're probably encountering is that a lot of people play PvP mainly at level 80. Ord Mantell, that's right. Mainly people play at high level, and many of the low level brackets are unfortunately a lot less populated. a lot less populated. It is just kind of is what it is, and I wouldn't rely on that for conquest. There's a lot of other conquest activities that I would chase down that are more reliable, and as JR suggested to you, you can always queue up for them and just hope it eventually pops up, you know? But I wouldn't rely on it if you have a goal with your conquest or something like that you personally wanted to complete. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You know, you can't force people into PvP, and if they'd rather play it high level, it makes sense. Oh, there we go. I turned it in. Our friend Intizar over on Twitch says, I play low B PvP, so low level PvP every week, and the pops are pretty regular around 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so kind of during prime time. I'm going to copy over that time zone for you if you want to take a look. So yeah, it will absolutely also matter at your time. So Azareth, quick question. I have to leave. You know what? I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to turn this in, and today I have to end stream early because I'm going to go get ready for a class, and I'm going to go ready for the doctors. But if you happen to be around tomorrow, we can try and figure out what your prime time might be if you want to swing by. Okay, I have returned myself to the fleet. I am going to the terminal. I am turning it in. Boom! 3 bounties. Eat it. Okay. Let's go see who else is streaming right now. Sorry for this short stream. We will be back again tomorrow. And as always, Monday will be Monday morning operations. And hopefully we'll have news soon. What GPU do I rock? I have no idea. It's this one. The rest of the stuff's not up to date, but the GPU is correct. Who else? Oh my gosh, Winter's playing right now. Raid, Winter, Tails, Pinner. Because I normally don't end early. How do we check what status we are in the new season? Oh, in the season. I think it's under the icon of a person in the menu, and then you go to seasons. Ah, bye!